We are mid-July at this point, and the school year is just around the corner. Now more than ever, we want to make sure that local kids here in our community have what is needed when they get back to that classroom. And our next guest is rounding up a big fundraiser to help.
Absolutely. Wherever that classroom may be, by the way. Kristen Avilas, she is the
Yep.
Director of Client Services for HopeLink of Southern Nevada. It's great having you.
Thank you for having me.
But before we get into the back to school drive here, let's talk about HopeLink in general. Tell us more about HopeLink and the impact that you have here on the community.
Sure. HopeLink, our main focus is homeless prevention and rapid rehousing. So we try our very best to keep people in their homes if they're struggling. We try to prevent eviction by helping with rent and utilities. But if someone's already become homeless, we try as soon as we can to get them into our emergency shelter or our rapid rehousing program.
Nice.
I tell you, and rapid really is the word, isn't it? Can you imagine being in a situation of losing your house right now, your home, or being out on the street? It's just, well, it's hot out there,
Yeah.
and so what you do is great. This back to school fundraiser, you are taking donations. How can people help, and what items are needed?
Sure. They're needing school supplies. I know that it's unknown right now if schedule or if they're going to be going back to the classroom. But either way, they need the tools. So, paper, pencils, pens, markers, crayons, scissors, all the traditional school supplies are still needed by everyone this school year.
No question about
And
it.
the best way to donate, and the best way to get those items to us would be you could either have them mailed or you could. Our address is 178 Westminster Way, Henderson, Nevada 15. So that
Nice.
is the
Awesome. We're cutting out just a little bit. Just to let you know, we'll have that address on our website as well,
There you go.
lasvegasmorningblend.com. But right there in Henderson, if you want to
Mhm.
drop it off in person, you can do that as well. So how do you decide then which kids are going to receive these backpacks, receive the supplies? How do you find where the need is?
So we have everyone who is in our housing programs or who has been come to us this year for housing assistance. We know those families are in need, and a lot of them have children. And so that is where we go to first. That's where those school supplies go, those families who have been really struggling all year long,
Yeah.
because this extra
Mhm.
school supply cost, it's very expensive.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
that really puts
yeah.
people behind. Yeah. So that's where
Excellent.
our
Well,
supplies go first. And depending how many donations we get, if we have extra, we're always happy to open it to the community.
Awesome.
So if you are in need, you could always call our office.
Fantastic.
excellent. And this whole backpack stuffing event, which happens on August 4th, it's going to
Yes.
be partly put on by a whole bunch of very generous volunteers. I assume you're
Yes.
you're going through all the safety precautions. It is an unusual time to hold, a group event like that. So I know that you guys are being very safe, but tell us how folks can get involved if they want to come down and help out in person.
Yeah, so it's been great. Toyota and Anthem are actually have been wonderful with helping us get supplies and backpacks and kind of organizing this. But yeah, if anyone would like to come down and stuff the backpacks, we are in masks. We'll do it outside. We'll social distance, give everyone their own little space to and some supplies and backpacks to fill up because it's usually a lot that comes in and we need all the hands we can get to get everything prepared.
No question. It's a weird world we're living in, but you're making all the right moves to make sure that we can continue making things move. I mean, let's talk about this. COVID obviously is has to have affected not just your organization, but the community as a whole. Tell us about the impact that you've seen COVID take on the Vegas Valley.
People who never be in a situation are see scrambling to pay their rent, and this has never happened before to
Yeah.
them. People who have worked steady jobs their whole lives, all of a sudden, our phones are ringing off the hook. There's such a huge need out now. We're trying to meet the needs. It takes of everyone helping out because it's a struggle right now.
This is going to be, I mean, we're seeing the data come in where the percentage of people that are missing mortgage payments, I think, is like a third of all
Mm,
mortgages in America are missing their
Yeah.
yeah.
payments right now. And this is something that this is a bigger than, I think anyone can really calculate or formulate in your head. So really having your
Mm.
organization there to be some sort of safety net is really incredible. What can the general public do to help maybe, help HopeLink help others?
We do have our website. If anyone would care to donate or has the means right now during this difficult time to be able to donate, our website is linktohope.org/donate. There's a button on there, and anything you'd like to give would be really helpful for our organization.
Fantastic.
Excellent. Well, Kristen, thank you so much for being out there and really doing your part in helping out our community. It takes folks like you to heal the hurt that is homelessness. It's a big thing. So we are going to show people your website again right up on our screen and remind people that they can volunteer to come down and hand out backpacks on August 4th.
Absolutely.
All
Information's
right.
right there on your screen, the
Thank
phone
you.
number as well as the address that she said earlier if you want to drop off the donation. We thank Hope Lake for joining us today.